Hi guys, this is the other guy coming to you again today. I want to talk to you a little bit about my Tundra because I've been getting a lot of email about my Tundra and the rock slider actually. Now, those who off-road will ask me why I own a Tundra and why I like to do trails with my Tundra. And here's the thing. The Tundra is only a tad bigger than a Tacoma, and it has a V8. It has more torque than a V6, um, and it's more spacious than a little Tacoma. So that's why I like my Tundra. In addition to that, I also towed my boat, and I also towed my 24-foot travel trailer with it, and so it gets the job done for me. Whereas if I were to have a Tacoma, it will not do those things. I like to tell people that this truck right here, although it's old, I like it. It does the big boy things and it does the little boys things. In other words, it'll tow trailers and it'll tow boats. I have a 24-foot travel trailer, and it tows that travel trailer fine. Been towing it since 2003, and I bought that trailer new. So now it's 2016, so it's been towing about 13 years, and it hasn't let me down. So, you know, this little Tundra is pretty good. Okay, so aside from towing a travel trailer and towing a boat, it is only a tad bigger than a Tacoma, the modern day Tacoma that is. And so it'll do trails that most full-size trucks will not do. It'll squeeze in with the little guys and do the trails that the little guys do. And at the same time, it'll do things the big boys do, like towing RVs and towing boats. So that's why I like my truck. Can't beat the V8. So anyway, I want to talk to you a little bit about my, what do you call it, rock sliders. Those who have been following me, they have been emailing me about my rock sliders and where to get it and who made them. So basically, the rock slider here is custom build. I ordered from a guy. His company's name is Hot Metal Fab. His number is right below here, and I've already posted there. If you are interested, give him a call. His name is Brad. Awesome guy. I got it for 250 bucks. He also has a Tundra like mine. And so when you tell him how long the rock slider that you need, if you have a Tundra like mine or his, he knows exactly what you're talking about because he owns one, and he'll measure his and cut it to length. Okay, so it's Hot Metal Fab. The owner's name is Brad, and he's an awfully nice guy. If you have ever talked to him, he's awesome to talk to and to work with. So anyway, so the rock slider that you see behind me on my truck, since I built it, I've saved my truck from bodily damage many times. I'll show you the scar or the war mark as it serves its duty to protect my truck. So a little bit about this rock slider and how the way it came, being that I had it custom cut. I told him to not weld it. I told him to cut it in pieces and ship it to me, and I'll weld it myself. And so that's how I did it. If you're interested in seeing how I weld this rock slider on myself, continue on to part 2. Okay, and you'll see how I work with the metal, how I cut and how I fabricate and how I weld it onto my truck. But other than that, this video here is just an introductory to my rock sliders. I'll show you in a bit here. So as you can see here, this is my truck, and if you look at the rock sliders here, you'll see a lot of scrapes here. And it's because it's doing what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to save my rocker panel. You see that? These are my war marks, which I'm really proud of. Okay. So these rock sliders, they do rust, as you can see here. However, what's good about them is that all you need to do is scuff it with sandpaper and just put another coat of what do you call it, truck bed liner paint onto it, and it'll be great. When it came in, it came to me bare metal, and I had to prepare the metal. I had to paint it with the truck Rust-Oleum truck bed liner coating, and yeah, that's what I had to do. If you look in the below here, you'll see that I welded it to the frame of my truck. I like welding it better than bolting it on, because with the bolt, I don't know, I just like welding things onto my truck, making it a solid piece. Here, you'll see that better there. Okay, and it's all about preparation to make it work. So yeah, I welded that on too. So I've dropped it on rock. I've dropped my bottom, my rocker panel on rocks, the rock sliders onto rocks, and bang it onto rocks, and that's why these are all the scrapes. And like I said, it's done fabulous work in protecting my truck. I'll show you the other side. See, on this side, there's not much damage. I guess it's because of the way I drive. I like to hug the trail closer to my side. But you get the idea. You can still see the scuff, the damage, or the scrapes done to the paint. And all it needs is just a coat of truck bed liners, and it's good as new. Okay. So yeah, again, it's welded onto the frame of my truck, and yep, that's it. So if you're interested in how I built this thing, continue to part 2, and you'll see how I build this thing. It was a fun project, and I'll be honest with you, the $250 that I bought, that I used to buy this rock slider, really paid off, especially with the way it protected my rocker panel. As you can see right there, there's no damage to the underside there except for the rock sliders. So if you own a truck like mine, and you like to go hunting, or you like to do moderate trail off-roading like me, it's best to save your truck, your rocker panel, by buying something like this or building it onto your truck. Now, the reason why I like to build stuff rather than buying stuff to bolt on is because I like the sense of accomplishment when I finish building it. So I hope you like my video. If you find that my video is helpful to you, please like and subscribe. Thank you.